The world is always changing, and the question of how to stay strong and not get swept away by life's risks becomes very important. This is especially true in this day and age, which is full of opportunities, but also tough. The answer is not to find a safe way out, but to learn how to face and overcome the challenges you face. Add value to yourself, and don't let yourself become outdated, are both reminders and calls to action. We live in a time when change is the only thing that stays the same. Skills that are useful today might not be useful tomorrow, and experiences that were once useful can quickly become useless. If you stand still, you're taking yourself out of the game. We can only make a difference by working hard and getting out of our comfort zones. Take care of ourselves and maximize our worth. If you want to become stronger and more developed, this video is the answer you've been looking for. Let's begin our journey with King Stoic and his 10 Stoic methods that will not only boost our self-worth, but also lead to new opportunities, wealth, and spiritual freedom. Along with being a personal journey, this is also an invitation to share it with others, so that we can all help each other grow and improve. Let's change how the world sees us, as well as how we see it. Strategy number 1. Listen more and speak less. Think about the time when someone listens to you without trying to answer, just to understand you. That's when you really feel the value of human connection. At that moment, the space around you seems to settle, and you deeply appreciate being valued and understood. This is what Stoic philosophy aims for. Listening not just with the ears, but also with the heart and soul in modern life, where people are often busy with the basic principles of Stoicism by Epictetus. A famous Stoic philosopher said that we were born with 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen more than speak. This helps us cut down on the amount of talking we do and make each conversation more meaningful. Listening is an active process that needs your full attention, not only to hear the words, but also to understand how they make you feel and what they mean. Active listening not only helps us understand other people better, but it also shows that we are in charge and grown up in the way we talk, which is a part of Stoicism. Keeping your mouth shut is a sign of self-control, and every word is seen as a sign of wisdom and deep awareness. Let every moment of listening be a step toward understanding and respect. When we practice listening, we not only improve our relationships with other people, but we also find peace and a deeper understanding of ourselves. Listen more and speak less is a wise saying that always reminds us to pay attention to others and see things from their point of view and before voicing our own. This is why it's useful. You can better understand the people around you, their thoughts, feelings, and motivations if you listen to them more. This knowledge can help people connect with each other more deeply and build stronger bonds. Listening carefully makes it possible for you to learn from other people. You can learn new things and see things from a different point of view by listening to what other people have to say. Respect. Paying attention to someone shows that you respect and care about them, that you care about what they have to say and are ready to give them your full attention. Misunderstandings. When people don't really listen to each other, they often don't understand each other. You can avoid misunderstandings and make sure you understand what other people are saying correctly by listening more and speaking less. Building trust. People are more likely to trust you if you listen to them carefully. They feel like they are being heard and understood, which builds trust and a sense of belonging. So it's important to find a balance between talking and listening. Even though it's important to listen, there are times when you need to share your own thoughts, ideas, and experiences. To communicate well, you need to be able to both speak and listen well. Strategy number 2. Take care of yourself first. Think of This happens when you skip your usual morning workout to get ready for an important project. You then get sucked into an endless series of tasks and spend all your time at work, going from meeting to meeting without taking a break. Eventually, you feel mentally and physically tired and run out of energy. This is when you realize you haven't been taking care of yourself, which is the most important thing. This is a bad habit that we often don't realize we have until it's too late, but we can choose a different path, a more balanced way of life, where taking care of ourselves is a smart way to stay healthy and vital. Being aware of and respecting your limits is important, as is knowing that time for rest and rejuvenation is just as important as work. Self-care is a process that takes time and effort, so each small step is a step toward becoming a better person. To begin, make daily habits like setting aside time for silence, meditation, and thinking about yourself. Pay attention to your body and mind to figure out what you really need instead of what you want right now. Set small but daily goals for personal growth and stick to them. Now, think about the importance of self-care in your life. How can you find the balance between taking care of important people in your life and spending time on yourself? Share your stories in the comments section. They will not only help you heal and reflect, but they will also inspire and guide other people who are also trying to find that balance. Between spending time for yourself and taking care of important people in your life, share your experiences in the comments section. These stories not only help you to self-reflect and heal, but also serve as inspiration and advice for those seeking a similar balance in their journey. Strategy number 3, let others help you. We don't exist independently in this. Let others help you. Our lives are intertwined with those around us. This realization opens up an important truth. We cannot always solve every problem by ourselves. Collective strength is an incredible force that cannot be broken. Therefore, we should not refuse help, whether it is offered by ourselves or by others. Doing good for others not only enhances self-esteem and brings a sense of satisfaction to give, is to receive. Therefore, when you meet someone in need of help, be brave to ask, "Can I help you?" Performing a good deed, such as helping others, brings you a sense of pride and confidence. You feel happy for being altruistic and compassionate. This not only makes you feel more confident and optimistic, but also strengthens your belief in the meaning of life. Helping others not only brings happiness to yourself, but also makes them appreciate what you have done. This creates a positive cycle where people are willing to help you when you need it. It's important to do good things to make other people's lives better, whether it's with money, time, or just seeing them smile. Avoiding helping only makes you feel bad, and sometimes a small action is all you need to feel better. Everyone has problems, so don't ignore people who need help. Life is full of surprises, and you might be in the same position soon. Always be ready to help. Being genuine when you offer support will give your life and the lives of others a lot of meaning. Giving others help is an important part of Stoicism because it helps us understand our own limits and how all people are linked. Stoics stress how important it is to be ready to help others when they need it and to accept help with grace. Some Stoic ideas that go along with this idea are listed below. Being aware of our flaws. Stoicism tells us to be aware of our flaws and limitations. We can't always handle things on our own, and sometimes we need help and support from other people. Interconnectedness. Stoicism stresses how all people are linked to each other. People need each other to be happy, and our happiness is often linked to the happiness of others. Accepting help from others makes these friendships stronger and builds a feeling of community. Gratitude. The Stoics stress how important it is to be thankful. It's important to thank people for their kindness and giving when they offer help, whether it's advice, support, or some other kind of help. The virtue of benevolence is being kind, sympathetic, and helpful to others. Stoicism teaches us to develop this virtue. Giving others the chance to show this trait can be seen as a way to help us. Stoicism teaches us that letting other people help us can be good for both of us. When we ask for help, we let other people help us, which can improve relationships and create a sense of giving and receiving. Stoicism tells us to be humble, thankful, and willing to accept help and support from others. It reminds us that we are all part of a bigger community and can benefit from each other's kindness and generosity. Strategy number 4, maintain a sense of mystery. Maintaining a mystery about oneself has become an important skill in today's highly digitalized world, where all of our information is available with the click of a mouse. Privacy and personal space are becoming more fragile, so it's not just a choice to keep a part of ourselves private and mysterious. By not sharing every detail of our personal lives online, we not only protect our inner peace and respect. John is a great photographer who regularly shares his work on Instagram, where he has an amazing portfolio and hundreds of thousands of followers. His stunning photos, but he never reveals too much about his creative process or personal life. He occasionally posts some images of his trips or his work studio, but he always maintains a clear boundary between work and private life. This creates a mysterious aura around John, making others curious and wanting to learn more about him. They start to ask questions and become more interested in John's works, not just because of their artistic quality, but also because they want to discover the person behind the photos. This curiosity increases his value in their eyes, not just because JN is a good photographer, but also because he is a mysterious and interesting character. Maintaining such a mystery in today's open information world is a challenge, but also an opportunity to affirm oneself and create a private space in the digital world. Keeping a bit of mystery is not just part of building a personality, but also a part of the learning and self-development journey. Remember, within each of us there is a universe inside waiting to be discovered. Keeping things mysterious can be a fun way to connect with people and keep them interested. Here are some ideas on how to do that. Don't say everything. Don't tell everyone right away everything about yourself or your plans. Some parts of your life or plans should remain unknown, as this can make people curious. Choose what information you share. When you share information, choose what you share. Tell people only what they need to know. Leave the rest up to them. Use uncertainty. Be open to uncertainty in what you say and do. Leave room for opinion to get people interested and curious. Master the art of evasion. Don't answer straight questions or give vague answers that make people want to know more. Be unpredictable. Don't tell people what you're going to do or decide until you do it. This lack of predictability gives your image a mysterious to others. Accept silence. Silence can be stronger than words sometimes. Do not feel like you have to talk all the time. People will be curious about what you're thinking during breaks. Maintain a certain amount of space. It's important to connect with other people, but keeping some space can make your interactions more interesting. Use your body language. Learn how to talk without words. To show surprise and interest, use small movements, facial expressions, and body language. Leave signs. Don't tell everyone everything at once, but drop hints or signs about who you are or what you want to do. Allow others to put the puzzle together, which will spark their interest and keep them interested. By using these techniques in your conversations and behavior, you can keep a mysterious air about you that keeps people interested. Remember that the key is to find the right mix between telling people enough to keep them interested and not telling them enough to keep them interested. Strategy number 5. Value your time. Time is a valuable gift that no one can fully appreciate. Every day we are given 24 hours to learn to love and achieve our dreams. But sometimes we don't realize how valuable it is until it's too late. As the philosopher Seneca said, it's not that we have little time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Life is long enough, and a sufficiently generous amount has been given to us for the highest achievements if it were all well invested. This quote tells us not to let life pass by without leaving a mark. We should live each day as if it were a work of art. Appreciating our time is not only a moral principle, but also a way to make our lives better and increase our worth. But how do we keep making good use of our time? Here are some ideas to get you started. First, valuing time helps us figure out what's most important to us. When we see time as a valuable resource, we stop wasting it on things that don't add value and instead focus on important tasks and the goals we set. Second, valuing time helps us create meaningful life experiences. We don't get lost in the rush of life and instead enjoy every moment, from the calmest to the busiest. Finally, valuing time helps us find balance and happiness. When we use our time wisely and intentionally, we can balance work, family, and personal interests. We no longer feel like we need to catch up or be too busy. Instead, we are satisfied and happy with the life we have created. Remember that time is a gift that we only get once, and the only way to honor it is to use it wisely and intentionally. Value your time, and you will find that life becomes. I'd like to thank you for following me this far. Your presence here shows how determined you are to use and practice Stoic philosophy strategies to improve your life. Now let's move on to the last 5 strategies in this trip. For personal and business growth, you need to value your time. Because of these things, how to share resources. Time is a limited resource. When you value your time, you pay more attention to how you spend it. You make the most of your time by putting jobs and activities that fit with your values and goals at the top of your list. Productivity. When you value your time, you get more done. You're more likely to stay focused and avoid distractions if you know how important each moment is. With more time to do other things or relax, you become more efficient at getting things done. When you choose to spend time on one task, you give up the chance to do something else. This is called opportunity cost. When you value your time, you have to think about how much each choice costs you in other ways. As time goes on, you get better at making choices that get the most out of your time. Work-life balance. You're more likely to set limits between work and personal life if you value your time. You give more importance to things that are good for your health and relationships, which makes your work-life balance better. Self-respect. Putting value on your time shows that you respect yourself. People will be more likely to respect your time and boundaries if you do. It makes relationships better and makes it less likely that people will overcommit or be abused. Goal achievement. Time is very important for reaching your goals. You spend your time on things that help you reach your goals. When you value your time, you are more deliberate about how you spend your time, which makes success more likely. Getting rid of stress. Wasting time or always feeling rushed can cause stress and burnout. By encouraging efficiency and mindfulness, valuing your time lessens these negative effects. You may feel more in charge of your plan and less stressed out by all the things you have to do. Finally, appreciating your time gives you the power to make the most of every moment, which leads to more work, better decision-making, and better health in general. This way of thinking can make every part of your life better. Strategy number 6, always be yourself. Imagine you are in an art workshop where everyone is trying to fit in with everyone else's ideas and styles. You find yourself changing how you see things and how you make art to fit in with what everyone else wants. Now imagine you are in front of a group of artists and partners, showing confidence and authenticity in your talent and personal style, no matter what others think. Questions. Where does the strong and freeing feeling come from when you are being true to yourself? The difference between these two situations shows how important it is to live authentically at work. That's the main point we want to make. When you embrace and master yourself, you create a strong inner space where no one can breach your confidence and belief. Being strong isn't just something you say, it's something you do, and every choice you make, it shows that you are independent, strong, and sure of yourself. Remember that every time you are self-reliant and self-respecting, you not only create value for yourself, but also inspire those around you. Being yourself isn't just a reminder, it's a powerful action that shows inner strength and unwavering belief in oneself on the path to freedom. I master myself to let us know you're ready to become a version that can't be copied. Always be yourself is a popular saying that encourages people to stay true to who they are, regardless of external pressures or expectations. It suggests that authenticity is important, and that individuals should embrace their unique qualities, quirks, and personalities, rather than trying to conform to others' standards or ideals. Being yourself can lead to greater self-confidence, fulfillment, and genuine connections with others, as people are drawn to authenticity and sincerity. It's about accepting oneself fully, flaws and all, and embracing one's individuality rather than trying to fit into a mold dictated by society or others. However, it's also important to note that being yourself doesn't mean being stagnant or refusing to grow. It's about staying true to your core values, beliefs, and personality, while also being open to personal growth, learning, and improvement. It's a balance between self-acceptance and self-improvement, allowing for both authenticity and growth to coexist harmoniously. Strategy number 7. Keep some things private. Harry, a 30-year-old office worker from the beautiful city of Los Angeles, says that privacy means being alone in a quiet place where no one can bother you. According to Harry, privacy is more than just being in a room with 4 walls or lying under a blanket from head to toe on the bed. It includes thoughts, secrets, and personal information. He says, "I often sit alone in a crowded coffee shop." This is Harry sharing, along with a lot of other people. When we talk about privacy, we mean Stoicism reminds us of how important it is to keep a part of ourselves hidden and in the dark. This is not only for mental safety and independence, but also for respecting oneself and others. By keeping some of our privacy, we create a space where we can talk about our deepest thoughts without worrying about them being stolen or violated. This not only helps us stay independent and in charge, but it also strengthens our relationships because we can share a special part of ourselves with others. Others will see us as more attractive and classy if we don't tell them everything about ourselves. By keeping some things private, we can create excitement and curiosity in our relationships, which not only makes us more attractive, but also keeps our relationships fresh and interesting. Finally, in today's digital world, where everything is shared all the time, keeping some things private is more important than ever. It takes strength and confidence to keep some things to yourself. It's a way to show that you're in charge of your life and in line with your values. Remember that keeping some things to yourself doesn't mean you're lonely or isolated. It's an act of self-respect and valuing yourself. Take time to find peace and make a truly personal space. Strategy number 8. Stay calm and composed. People think of staying cool and collected as a sign of maturity and personal strength, Someone's resilience can be seen in how well they can control their emotions and not let bad feelings affect their actions or thoughts. People who are calm don't let outside factors or other people easily change their thoughts and actions. They have good control over their emotions, can handle communication and behavior problems, and can keep their cool, staying calm and confidently finding the best solutions. Speaking less and listening more can help you get more knowledge and have time to think about it all carefully. People will like you more if you behave well. Marcus Aurelius, a great Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, said, "You have power over your mind, not over what happens in the outside world. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is not only advice, but also a reminder of the hidden strength we all have. By focusing on staying calm and collected, we can build inner strength and face challenges more decisively. When life gives us problems and stress, calmness is a valuable resource. Instead of letting our minds get clouded with emotions and worries, we can learn to keep them clear and calm. This way, we can see everything clearly. Staying calm and collected isn't just a skill, it's a way of thinking and living. By adopting this strategy, we can become stronger when faced with challenges and live a meaningful and happy life. Remember that real strength isn't about controlling every situation, but how we react to them. If you agree with our point of view, please like and share it before we move on to strategy number 9. Come on in. In the story of Joseph, King Stoic left his house in a good mood to start the day, but when he got to work, he found that his car had a flat tire. At first he was angry and worried about being late for work and the cost of the repair, but after giving it some thought, he was grateful for his safety. Even though he had never been in a car accident, he knew that sometimes accidents are unavoidable and just part of life. You must be wondering how Joseph was able to keep such a positive outlook, right? Let's move on to strategy number 9, which many of us may have missed in our lives. Strategy number 9, practice gratitude and acceptance. In a life full of changes and difficulties, Stoicism teaches us to be grateful and accept what we can't change. It's also a way to find peace and happiness. Practicing gratitude helps us see and appreciate the good things in our lives, while acceptance means being able to face and accept what can't be changed. Start looking around for things you can be thankful for, like the love of family and friends, the support of friends, or even the sun shining in the morning. No matter how big or small, noticing and being thankful for these good things can make you feel good and give you a deep sense of peace. Being grateful and accepting is more than just saying thank you or I see you. It's a special process that takes time and sincerity, but when we master these ideas, our mood and outlook will change, and our life will become more meaningful and worthwhile. Being grateful and accepting of what is can make our mental health and view on life much better. You can make these habits a part of your daily life in the following ways. A gratitude book asks you to write down what you're thankful for every day for a short time. It could be something as easy as a tasty meal, a pretty sunrise, or a nice act from a friend. Thinking about the good things in your life can help you feel more grateful. As you practice mindfulness meditation, try to be in the current moment and accept things as they are, without judging them. Meditation that focuses on the present moment can help you become more accepting of yourself and your situation. Show appreciation. Take the time to let others know you appreciate them. Tell the people you care about how much you value them and what they do for you. Being grateful can make your relationships stronger and help you feel more connected. Change your point of view. When you're facing problems or hurdles, try to see them in a more positive way. Do not think about what went wrong. Instead, think about what you can learn and how it can help you grow. Self-compassion means being kind and understanding to yourself, especially when things are hard. Don't be too hard on yourself when you make mistakes or see your flaws. Instead, tell yourself that you're doing the best you can. Do nice things for other people. Spread happiness by doing small, random acts of kindness for them. Kindness can change the world for the better, whether it's lending a hand to a stranger or giving your time to a cause you care about. Find happiness in the little things. Learn to be amazed by and value the little things that make life worth living. Have fun with simple things like drinking tea, listening to your best music, or taking a long walk outside. You can grow a deeper sense of thanks and acceptance by doing these things every day. This will help you live a happier, more fulfilling life. Strategy number 10. Learn and grow continuously. In our final plan, we are told to keep learning and growing. This is not only a method stressed by Seneca, but also a profound experience of progress and the true meaning of life. In this step, we see a new view of life as a journey of never-ending learning and growth. Seneca was right when he said, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." This advice gives us a chance to think again about how important learning and self-improvement were to him. Life is more than just existing. It's a never-ending journey where we can learn, grow, and change. Learning and progressing is not just a choice, it's a duty. It's an important part of life. Every morning brings a new chance to learn, not just from books, but also from our daily lives and new people we meet. Understanding not only frees you from material restrictions, but it also frees you from old ideas and strict rules. Spiritual freedom lets us live a more meaningful and satisfying life. To get there, we need to understand ourselves and the world better. Being humble is not just a virtue, it's a way of life. We have to admit that we don't know everything, and that's the first step to letting new knowledge and wisdom into our hearts. The next step is to use what we've learned in real life. Every time we use what we know, we not only solve the problem at hand, but we also strengthen the foundation for personal growth. To put this plan into action, read books, listen to educational podcasts, or take online courses every day. This will not only keep your mind sharp, but it will also show that you are committed to your own development all the time. Learning new things and growing are important parts of both personal and professional progress. To help you on your way, here are some tips. Set goals. Write down what you want to accomplish and then divide it into smaller jobs that you can handle. This gives you direction and drives you. Be curious. Always be interested in what's going on around you. Find answers to your questions and look into new thoughts and points of view. Reading. Often. Read every day. Reading, whether it's books, articles, or study papers, helps you learn new things and understand things better. Ask for feedback. Ask for feedback from other people to find ways to improve. Criticism that helps you grow is useful. Take some time to think about your situations, both the good and the bad. Figure out what went well and what didn't, and then change how you do things. Take on challenges. Don't be afraid of them. Instead, think of them as chances to learn and grow. To grow as a person, you need to get out of your safe zone. Keep an open mind. Allow new thoughts, ideas, and methods to enter your life. Accepting different points of view leads to creativity and new ideas. Develop skills. Figure out what skills will help you reach your goals and put time into improving them. This could be done through schooling, workshops, online classes, or real-world practice. Network. Spend time with people who motivate and excite you. Talk to people from different fields and backgrounds to broaden your views. Don't give up. It takes time and work to learn and grow. Stay strong and determined, especially when things go wrong or problems arise. Remember that you can learn and grow throughout your whole life. Stay loyal to your path and you'll continue to grow as a person and in your career. Today's video, we looked at 10 Stoic strategies, which are a powerful set of tools that help us become more useful to ourselves and to the people around us. Hopefully, using these strategies will not only make your soul happier, but it will also help you make progress in your daily life. If you want to learn more about Stoicism and improve yourself, Way of Wisdom will be by your side as both a guide and a friend. Remember that big changes begin with small steps, and Way of Wisdom is always here to support and encourage you. If you found this video helpful, please like it and share it with your friends. Also, let us know which strategy has had the biggest effect on you by leaving a comment. As a strong sign of your dedication to our shared journey, I am building value for myself. Don't forget to subscribe to the Way of Wisdom YouTube channel so you don't miss any new videos. Thank you for watching and see you in next video. Bye.